Hi, I'm Caroline Claudel. I'm a fourth-year psychology major here at Ohio State, and today I'm going to show you how to turn your pictures from this into this in just under 7 steps using Adobe Photoshop. First, to get started, if you haven't already, you will need to opt into Adobe Creative Cloud. Visit adobe.osu.edu and log in with your Ohio State credentials.
Once you have Photoshop downloaded and opened on your device, we can get started by uploading an image into Photoshop. Click Open and then select the image you would like to use. Next, we will click File, Duplicate Layer. You can rename it if you want, but background copy is the default. After that, go to the Properties panel on the right-hand side and scroll down to Quick Actions. Click on Select Subject and a dashed line should appear around the subject. Next, look to the bottom of your screen and click on the masking button. So now we get into the fun part. You will want to find some design assets to animate in your picture, which can be found in Adobe Stock. As an Ohio State student, you have access to free licensing to thousands of images on Adobe Stock. I found a library of images by artist Ewa Moss, which I will be using. You can access this library to use the assets that I use in the video by going to this link. So I'm going to pick a couple illustrations from the library and drag and drop them directly onto my image, where I want them to start out. You can adjust the sizing of the elements and then press the Enter key when done. If you want any assets behind the subject, you can drag the asset layer below the background copy layer, using the Layers panel, which is what I did with the splash. Next, we will go to Window and click Timeline to add that tab onto our screen. There should be a button that says Create Frame Animation, which you will click. At the bottom, click the plus sign to duplicate the first frame. In the second frame, move your elements to where you want them to end up at the end of the animation. Make sure you have only the element you want to move selected in the Layers panel, or else it can move the entire subject. Once you are finished with that, hold down the Shift key on your computer and click both frames. Press the Tween button at the bottom of your screen and choose how many frames you want to add. I started off with 20, went back and changed it to 50 in order to slow it down. To make the animation flow a little bit more, we will create a loop. Click on the very first frame and duplicate it again by pressing that plus sign. Drag the duplicated frame all the way to the end of the frame sequence. Make sure it is in the right spot and then using the Shift key, click on the duplicated frame and the one before that and tween them. To save your final product, click File, Export, Render Video, and then name your animation. Congratulations! You made an awesome moving animated picture on Photoshop. If you do this creative challenge, share it with us on Instagram and tag us at Tech Ohio State with the hashtag OhioStateCreate.